Good day, ladies, gentlemen. How are you?
Good.
Just waiting for an update on this impasse. Can you give us the latest?
Good afternoon. How are you today? My name is Donald Lattimore. I'm the president of the Electricity Supply Trade Union. And this morning, most of the morning into the afternoon, we met with our membership. As you know, on the 4th of October, we issued BELCO a list of demands that we were uncomfortable with the state of certain separations from the company, as well as actions that were taken by the CEO. And so we instituted a work to rule to make sure that our grievances were heard. Up until last night, when we met with the board of Ascendant, it was our hopes that our demands would be met. Unfortunately, though some were addressed, the key ones that were the removal of Mr. Duffy, as well as the removal of the CFO, Mr. Schaefer, were not taken on board by the Ascendant team. So we had to bring the information that we gathered from those meetings back to our membership. Our membership then took a vote, and as of right now, the work rule has been halted, and we are now withdrawing our labor in order to make sure that the membership's demands are met. And we're looking to have the public and come and see and talk to us and get an idea of what truly has been happening inside the walls of Serpentine Road.
What about an update on reinstatement? Reinstatement?
You say withdrawing our labor?
Yes, sir.
Are we effectively in a strike right now?
Yes, we are.
What about the reinstatement of Denton articles?
It would be Denton Williams.
Denton
Yes,
Williams,
that.
Williams, my bad.
So we tried to get that addressed as well, and that was not spoken to because of their particular, legal requirements, and so they weren't able to speak to us on those. They considered private issues.
So
Okay.
Are you able to elaborate on any of the conditions that the folks at Ascendant agreed to? Or?
They did a presentation and said that they hear our concerns and are looking forward to speaking to them, but there was no concrete or final decisions made. The board was there in its entirety, and our representatives of the executive were there, and but there was no concrete takeaways from that meeting. But the key issues that the membership were disturbed were not addressed, were indeed dealing with Mr. Duffy and Mr. Schaefer's removal.
What part of the organization is going to be affected by this down tools?
Essentially, all the unionized workforce, the salaried workforce that we represent, as well as our brothers and sisters over at IFM, which deals with facilities management on different parts of the island.
Are we looking at the possibility of arbitration on this one, sir? Has that been talked about yet? Or?
I'm sure as everyone hears this broadcast, all the options will continued discussions, as well as the other, legal ramifications of the actions that we find ourselves at this impasse.
How far are you intending to go with this?
The membership has voted on, and so this is the request that the membership wants the particular officials of the company removed, as well as sort of concrete addressing of our other terms. And in particular, a lot has been made of the cost of our electricity, and they are, in the course of these redundancies, using cost savings as the justification. And we, as a union body, have made considerable sacrifices over the past 10 years. When you reach back, you'll probably have someone in your previous editorials where the defined benefit that we had was switched to a defined contribution, where people had signed up to come to work for BELCO for certain benefits. We sacrifice health care in retirement and now have to contribute to our own health care. They actually tried to take the health care away from people who are already retired. And so there were senior citizens who were having to fight a legal battle with the company that had made these promises. And luckily they were successful with our help in defending that. And there have been considerable other cost savings where we sacrificed premiums on overtime in order to save the company, which we know is to be considerable. We're trying to get them to document that so that when we talk about cost savings, why aren't the cost savings that we made been truly passed on to help reduce the cost of electricity.
Is there action going to be starting now, today, right?
Yes, so as we head back, our members will be gathering outside of Serpentine Road, 27 Serpentine Road at BELCO offices, and to hopefully move this dispute further.
I know, as this 2 weeks ago,
Yes.
following Monday, Tuesday, the Ascending Group sent out communique with reference to power outages. Do you think that this is going to affect the whole operation of the electric?
Yeah. The key part of the dispute is, one part is the respect of the employees that we feel that this particular CEO doesn't have. And as we are the backbone, whether it's the trucks that ride around or keeping the engines on, we are integral. And so there is the potential for things to be affected as the longer we're at an impasse. Okay. All right, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.